I got the, I'm trying to read backwards, so I'm looking at the camera. Got the Death Trooper and Night Trooper battle pack. It comes with 2 Night Troopers and 2 Death Troopers. I think this is the first time since the Rogue One line says that they made the Death Troopers. Let's get into it. It's 6 and up, set 75412. Yeah. Comes with 119 pieces. This was $22, by the way, plus tax. We did get a discount. It was about $22.52, I think, but it's about $45 for 22 plus tax. Kind of a lot, but
the game that the player type words into a box. Mr. Mix.
Hold on, wait. Just want to show that real quick, because it's right here. Let's get into it. Here's the back. So, the fight scene. Showing where you can store their weapons. I have not actually seen Ahsoka, so I don't know the context. I know these guys work for Grand Admiral Thrawn. I have a fan right here, so let's get into it.
It remained an obscure game until a few years ago, when a few hackers got hold of a ROM of the game and started digging through it. Using memory hacking software, they managed to bypass the impossible fifth level. What they found caused many of them to quit the expedition entirely. According to the hackers, the game became a very strange record of fifth level with people.
Instructions. Yes, I'm trying to do this like Evan Tudor because I like that. Bag. That's everything. I keep the boxes myself, although I should probably break them down. There's no number, so I guess I'll just open them.
And outer layers of their skin have been clean in numerous areas. If the user attempts to delete the file, the computer will break entirely. The hackers later found out this was caused by a bite in the game's ROM that triggered once the fifth level was beaten. After removing this bite, they were able to play the final sixth level. Unfortunately, all of the hackers refused to discuss what they saw in the final level.
I'm trying not to have to fan the way instructions around. And a lot of black pieces, kind of hard to find black legs.
A man was arrested after trying to kidnap an 8-year-old girl from a grocery store. The man was identified as being one of the original hackers. He was wearing a white chef's hat and had a look of unspeakable malice and insanity on his face. When interrogated, the man would only say one thing.
I'm Mr. Mix.
And, focus on, no. First figure down.
3, number station.
I'm not a Hall of Fame.
Here's a fun fact. I fucking love Fallout 3. It has...
You heard nothing. We don't talk about it.
Was in dire need of employment.
I'm way too tall for
When the
this.
offer saw the payout, he immediately jumped.
Way too tall for this table I'm using. We don't talk about that though. Another Death Troop era. And if YouTube, you get mad at me and saying Death Trooper, that's what they're called. Oh, excuse me. This guy gets the big rifle. When you do bang bang. Now these two guys got the gray helmet. never actually seen this before. I've seen this helmet, not with the golden print, but
Over
I
the
have
years, the
Stormtroopers
word
with the newer,
creepypasta has gone from something obscure seen in various forums to becoming something bigger than what anyone
newer
could ever
helmet
imagine.
style.
Stories like Swindler,
I can't
the Wraith, Smaug,
make
and
words
Drowned, and
work
many,
right now.
many
Just
more
put his head on
have
the
struck
ground.
fear in the hearts of millions.
I don't see the exact same guy,
Certain
but here's
creepypastas are of course bigger than others, and
here's
for
the other
various
guy.
reasons.
And
And then there are those that, despite being great
you
stories,
can't see him, but I just
don't
got
really
him
get the
standing up right
attention they
here.
deserve. So today, I thought I'd share the ones that
It's
I
kind of hard to
personally
put in
find to be
my
overlooked or forgotten about, but which I believe should be brought up more often.
no one's watching this
Keep in
right now,
mind
but
that this isn't necessarily a list of the scariest creepypastas. It's simply those that I believe deserve more recognition.
Night Trooper number.
I will also not describe these stories in great detail, as I believe you should go read them for yourself if you haven't already. So without further ado,
They did make sure to print the little gold looking thing on the back. So just hide one person. Bill, no, Bill left already. Okay, whatever. Here's the other Night Trooper.
Nolan House.
Okay, now I'm gonna move these out of my way because I'm gonna knock them over.
The author of the story.
I don't usually build the camera in front of me, so I'm used to like building down here. I'll try to keep the build in the camera as much as possible.
They would be awarded.
It's not only a building video live stream. I don't
The lobby itself
but it's also a review. I'm gonna review the set.
There was no staff present.
I've heard people being like, "Oh my gosh, Lego, why'd you make it? Why is this bad clone turbo tank $160?" Like, I don't know. I'm just glad they made it because now we have official Galactic Marines. Yeah, that's a lot. It's a lot, but like, there's optimists being like, "Yay, the set came out." There's pessimists like, "Oh my gosh, it's so expensive." And I'm over here like, they made it. That's all I need. They made it. Just be glad they actually made it. Could have just squeezed out another 501st battle pack, and like half of my army is 501st. I don't need any more.
And therefore, it deserves the number 2 spot.
People look, "Oh my gosh, just boycott this. Can't buy it." Lego knows, Dawn. Lego knows damn well you're still gonna buy it for his sake.
The showers. We all have that one teacher who is much cooler than all the others.
If I'm thinking correctly, should I talk about this? I don't know. If you watch this as like a VOD or something, or if you're trying to stream, don't get political about this. I'm not trying to be.
One of his most frightening members.
Are Legos affected by the terrorists? Because if so, it may not be entirely Lego's fault. I'm not really building the camera. It may not be entirely Lego's fault that such kids have the terrorists to kind of mess with. What I do think is funny is that when the guy was like, "Well, come at me, I'm Goliath." And people are like, "Do you actually finish reading it?" Goliath loses to David.
Together with his friend Steve, they soon find themselves in an area very similar to what Mr. Mays had described so many years ago. After inspecting the interior,
my hands are also big, so they're kind of blocking things with that.
And is separated from Steve.
We're on this so far. Could have made a stop motion me filming this like my last thing, but that took me like an hour to make, and it's a 19-second video, so yeah. I mean, I'm not saying it didn't look cool, but I don't really remember the last time I got a normal 2x2. Like a plain black 2x2. I don't. Especially in a battle pack, a plain black 2x2, that's weird. But
What you don't see.
don't ask why I did that. I don't know. I just
Have
did.
you ever wondered to yourself what people look like, or what they do when you aren't around them, when you don't see
If you're
them?
wondering who I'm listening
Kinda
to, that
like
playing in the
when you're
background,
not
Who
looking,
Hoodlum's Revenge,
and a
just
friend
watching
comes
me.
up from
Really
behind,
good.
and gives you bunny ears, or makes faces over your shoulder. When you leave your grandparents' house, have you ever wondered what they do?
Don't ask. I just have stuff stuck
You're in your
in my
kitchen,
head that I don't want stuck
and
in
your
my
mom
head.
is at the table.
I was like, what are
Nobody
these
heard
for?
her, and you don't see her
Troopers.
face.
Like, I knew it was a
Oh,
troop transport thing, but
do you ever wonder
whatever.
what happens to that face if it gets morphed before you go back to look at it? Could that possibly ever happen? Of course, we just think to ourselves that couldn't happen, that would be stupid. But the chances that someone or something is coming from behind you or even staring at you while you're alone are plenty higher. We just have to sit by ourselves and hope that whoever or whatever
I'm trying
is
not to
out there
smudge the black pieces
doesn't
too
try to
much,
hurt
because, you know,
us.
black pieces are really shiny when you
Just
get
make
them,
sure
then you handle them and they're
wash
smudged
your
and
back.
not pretty anymore. It takes like 5 seconds of holding them, and then
Chat room 98.
they're
When
smudged.
the author searches through his attic, he finds an old red box containing a CD labeled
I can't whistle.
The disc
Trying to whistle,
contained what seemed to be nothing more but any other generic
that
chatbot
little
program.
box right there, that's the
The
Coruscant
author
Guard
chatted with the
gunship.
bot for some
I know
time.
people were like, oh my
The
gosh, Commander's
conversation
box looks so
focused
bad in
much
that.
more sinister.
And,
The
or,
author
oh no, this shit looks
actually spoke
bad.
to
Or,
a man in the
that's my first
1800s,
gunship. I don't really
living
care.
in Darwin Clark.
I got a
Who
gunship.
hints at the fact that he brutally murdered his two
A
sisters.
couple clothes better, but
Clark soon tells the author.
I always think it's stupid. I try to search up how to fix Coruscant Guard gunships because I can't get the front to ever work correctly, and it just gives me videos on how to modify it. I don't want to know how to modify it and make it look correct. I don't want to know how to modify it. I want to know how to literally fix it.
When he wakes up, he's in the hospital.
I don't even. It kind of looks like a sniffer. Kind of. If you know what a sniffer looks like, you might know what I'm talking about. I don't know. I was playing Minecraft earlier today, and also finished my daily live stream series for the month of July. Just go watch that. Just note the 12th through the 21st. 13th through the 21st were all live stream on my stream because I had to do something. So that's a 5-hour stream, so you can handle 5 hours of me
In this image, the
not
rest of
really
the
doing
video
anything. I think I fell asleep during that.
incomprehensible jumbles of
Then again, I
colors,
woke up
static,
and it was like 8, and by the time I was done with it, it was 1.
seems to be a heavily distorted version of the audio from the original episode, with
See
loud,
that?
droning whistles.
I spent 5 hours doing
The
that.
bootleg tape itself was found by 5 urban exploring teenagers
yeah.
in a trash can within an abandoned mental institution. Of these 5
I
individuals,
don't like these new stud
2
shooters.
have committed suicide. One has
Shorters.
gone missing.
You can,
Another refuses to comment on the tape.
did,
And the last hastily agreed.
I don't know, if you watch just like a VOD or something, or if you catch a stream, do these look better than the old stud shooters?
Of the 3 other people.
Should
The
I'm gonna
current
post
whereabouts of
about
the
that.
tape are unknown, and many who stare at this image for a long enough period of time claim to see SpongeBob blink.
And these little, and these little pieces.
Stairs. There once lived an elderly woman in a 2-story house. She was completely immobile and required the help
Cool
of a
cockpit
carer
piece.
to perform her daily duties, as her husband had died years ago. The house she lived in had a long flight of stairs that led to the second floor, and the
I'll
carer
clean my throat to make
had to
myself
carry her up the stairs
sound more manly?
and
I don't know, it's just me
one
to
day,
actually clean my
the
throat.
police received a call from the woman who told them a
People were just like Minnie Mouse, just like being like, eek, a mouse. It's just like, how? That's racist. I mean, like, if I saw a tiny naked human running around and I would also be like, what the hell? Also, I have a note. If you are a scalper buys a bunch of battle packs, takes all the minifigures and resells them and make it to where kids who just want like a battle pack can't get it, go to hell. I don't like saying that, but go to hell. You're not even letting little kids just get a set they want. Or like, what if, like, if I buy like 3 battle packs, that's fine. If you're buying like the whole row, I'm not allowing anyone to get it. I'm like just taking the minifigures and just reselling builds, especially if you're selling them for higher prices than even Lego. Go to hell. And I don't use that lightly. Go to hell. No. As someone who's becoming Christian, I really don't like using that, but seriously.
The old lady was not in the wheelchair.
You were just... There's only very few people I will genuinely, with hatred, say go to hell to. I know hatred is a sin. I mean, how is hatred sinning? Because hatred can lead to murdering someone. But like, why? Just let the people. Just let like the kids who have like a monthly allowance, who like have like a weekly allowance, get the set. Don't like acting like it's gonna go out of style or something. It's just plastic. Okay, now I'm collecting a bunch of plastic men, but like, it's fun. I could do stuff with them. Also, for the past couple of days, I've been playing with the Droideka, so building Droideka. I know it's just kind of meant to sit there, but like, I'm trying to replace a lot of sets. I've been playing with the ATTE. I know it's a play scale now. I think I've seen people being like, wow, the Droideka is like $60, but it's like UCS quality. If that's correct, then it's kind of good, because I know UCS sets are kind of expensive. I'm not even building this set. If I seem awkward, it's because I kind of am, especially in live streams. I'm not in it. It's pointing at the television, and I'm not even really talking that much. So,
and gave praise and faded to black. And what happened next? Read the story to find out.
I don't see these pieces often. These little, would these be mixel joints? Yeah.
SpongeBob.
It's been like joint pieces, but yeah, I think it's mixel joints. Someone's like, oh, I went to Bricks and Mafix and traded $50 worth of, and I was gonna give them $50 worth of unopened mixels, and they're gonna give me $3 for store credit. Like, if I'm trading $50 worth of, I'm trading $50 worth of Lego, I want $50 worth of store credit.
When he got to work, no one was in the editing room.
Although I don't trade my Legos,
The door slammed
I
shut.
forget to add something.
Figuring this was some sort of joke,
I did, didn't
he sat down in a chair in front of him.
Apparently I just skipped the whole page.
He saw that
Those
a blank
actual
disc was in the CD
mud. I
and
think
when inserting the
I know it's
disc,
for I've seen on like course things like mud
the
protection
video
thing.
was a strange episode of SpongeBob
Just completely
that
skipped
began
that
with
apparently.
SpongeBob snoring in his bed for over 3 minutes before slowly zooming in.
I got the little like mini
His
Lego
face
things,
had an expression of
like
horror
knockoff
and
Legos,
malice
like really
as he
tiny.
lay
It's like a
silent
butterfly.
to the
I haven't built that thing in like a month because when I was building it, the little flower thing snapped and like completely off. But
The scene then transitioned.
my mother has described my hands as like pausing like a Labrador or something. You know, big hands, and
And all buildings were destroyed and burned.
my hands are huge. Is what we're talking about. My hands are way too big for those. Okay, I gotta build the same thing 4 separate times.
When SpongeBob turned the corner, the
Do
source
that,
of
then
screams
so first piece. Stuff to use on the
with his
Unikitty.
entrails hanging out of his
Yes,
stomach.
I have a couple Unikitties, so I know that this is used for the neck.
But SpongeBob simply stood there
That's your
and
head
watched
to
his friends
the.
suffer. He Patrick soon began to read,
attach her head
as if he
to
understood
her
something
body.
that the viewer did not. SpongeBob then spoke.
I gotta build this 4 times.
This whole time. Brought this
I know it's not really that in frame, but I'm trying to build 4 of them at the same
He turned
time.
around and left his friend to die. SpongeBob began approaching the Krusty Krab.
Some crazy stuff you can find in Fallout New Vegas. One of my favorite things is from Fallout New Vegas is degenerate like evil on a cross.
In his entire lower body.
If someone finds to turn it into a god, please take that out of context. That would be awesome to just to out of context me saying degenerates like evil on a cross.
Showed no mercy. He then made
Degenerates like you belong on a
on
cross.
the path that usually led there was
It's from the Legion.
states with the corpses of
Oh,
familiar
right, you guys are.
such as Sandy.
It's like, who goes for anything but the Legion? You get to beat the crap out of the NCR, and you get to. I was gonna say it's so bad out of context, but I'm talking about Fallout New Vegas.
Led to the
And,
kitchen and slowly turned the knob. The door flung open, revealing a hellish demon.
So what I think is funny is that when Rusher Badger, when the Russian Badger played it, so that but like if I walk to a presidential meeting holding an RPG and a high-tech power armor, and you don't think that's suspicious, your president deserves to get blown up, man. It's kind of accurate because if someone was walking to a presidential speech in power armor, and a freaking
the author, Nick, fainted as a result.
RPG, and you don't think that's suspicious, what?
And he now saw himself
Did you find that book down?
for all the world. His first
Like I said, I've never seen Ahsoka. I don't know what context this is. Also, I got the first order crawler thing. You might know what I'm talking about.
The story itself
It came with hooks, a flame trooper, and something. I got that set, never finished building it.
And the story has a very religious feel to it at times. You also feel very empty.
Putting this guy up front.
Walking alone in Bikini Bottom, and all of his friends, all these familiar faces are dead and crucified. Therefore, I believe the story deserves
Oh wait, you
some
guys
level
are.
of recognition. Annie 96 is typing. Written as a dialogue in a chat room, the story feels very believable.
If anyone watches this and you've seen Ahsoka, I should probably watch it. I should probably watch Andor. I know people like Andor and Space
The
War.
story details two teenagers, Davy and Annie, playfully chat
I know Fallout New Vegas already on Star Wars, like Halo's bit on Star Wars.
about
Like,
strange noises.
if you didn't know, Halo Reach is a prequel to Halo Combat Evolved in the same way of Rogue One is a prequel to A New Hope, as in it takes place right before it happened, because in Halo Reach, while you don't save Reach, you launch the Pillar of Autumn, where Master Chief's getting help. Okay, almost done talking about that. Let's review the set.
He is in fact not in the garden.
Some of the other sets advertised is Plo Koon's Jedi Starfighter and the Death Maul mech.
For the police to arrive. They both share
Did you hear that? I don't know if you heard that. I don't know if you can hear me right now.
Soon, Annie tells Davy that everything is fine.
Also advertised these two sets.
Or thing.
I was kind of thinking about getting this, but then I decided this is better. I got full new for this. I don't mind.
Whoever's talking to
I might ask for a couple of these on my birthday. It's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, now let's review the set.
Annie's account was offline. Now, I was very impressed with this story. It
So,
manages to get its scares across, create
it doesn't.
relatable and likable characters, and add a lot of personality in a very short time span. And the story is not very long at all. Now,
It shows it being like this.
11 comments. Freaking inexcusable. This
Nice
story
set. It's
is amazing. And more people really need to use.
$22. It's
If you
still a
haven't
little
already,
much. Battle
please
packs are usually
go
like
do that
20.
right now. Or after the video is finished.
Actually, it was like 15. I don't
And
know.
at last, number 1.
Got a couple sets there.
Now this one is one of my favorite creepypastas of all time.
Okay, I
It's
spent a lot of time talking.
written, described,
Kind
and
of,
based on reality. It
The battle
left
packs were
many,
15 at one point.
many
I don't know
creepypastas
if
failed to meet those
I even knew what Lego was and they were
actual
15. I know I've gotten
I
a couple
absolutely
first battle
love this
packs.
story.
The new
And the
ones.
fact that it's not
I
brought up more often
was in the
when
Clone
pastas
Army
like
building
Jeff
by
the
the time these
Killer,
were sold out.
Sonic.exe,
Sold
and
out.
his dad
I don't
received so
know.
much attention,
Heck, I just
really
did
hurts. Therefore, my number 1 pick is the Harbinger Experiment. The Harbinger Experiment was a radical experiment.
I want to shoot these, but I don't because they're gonna go everywhere and I'm never gonna find them again. So I'm gonna.
The author was contacted by Zimmerman, who knew he was in dire need of employment. When the author saw the payout, he immediately jumped at the
Oh, let's shoot
opportunity.
them.
15 were hired in total. Some were old colleagues of Zimmerman, some were maintenance workers, and some were hired as private security. The author was still uncertain as to how Zimmerman was able to fund the experiment, and suspected it was not entirely legal. Deep in the frozen wilderness of Alaska,
I know you can't see anything, but I just want to watch those.
the interior design
Stud
was confusing,
shooters.
almost maze-like, and the
Thick
only
stud
exit to the
shooters.
structure was an incredibly thick metal ring up a
Good
long
minifigure selection, I think.
bringing in 3 test
I like Death Troopers
all been lured
and
into the experiment with the promises of only
Which was
participating in a
cool.
harmless study of isolation.
Zombies,
Sealed
Stormtroopers.
in 3 separate
Have you
cells,
have you read the
with
Death
3
Troopers
subjects
novel? I haven't actually
remembering
read it, but I
something
did
absurd
see a video
about
on it. I did watch a video
They cannot
of reading
While
of a reading of it.
subjects, Zimmerman began
My English is
shaping
not
something
working, and I'm a native
something
English speaker.
otherworldly
By the way, I know this is
Everyone in the building started experiencing
this is my
fear
only
of
modified
war,
clone trooper
and
I
the
have.
cameras in
So that's
all
my first
3
clone
cells
trooper.
started
Shoot
showing
clone.
nothing but
It's so
stone,
old, has the old
as the
head.
screams of the subjects in pain and
Nope.
agony could be heard filling the isolated halls. An
Nope.
hour later, the screams finally stopped.
This is the
but the
heads
cameras were
on
still
modern clone
functioning.
troopers, the one that actually look more
The
like Tamara
following morning,
Morrison.
the scientists returned.
Also, it is
and
cool
all
that
these
they got
presence
Tamara
was felt
Morrison to
inside
play
the entire
Boba
structure.
Fett in the Book of Boba
When
Fett because he
entering
played
the
Jango
corridor,
Fett.
2 of the 3 monitors
My
showed
hair's in the
nothing but
way
static. The only one not showing static
of my
showed one of the subjects
average
lying
face.
perfectly still in her cell, stone.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Soon
I
enough,
don't know why I'm trying to
the
stretch
third
this out as long as
monitor's
possible because
image
I'm
returned.
really not needing to.
On screen,
I had a couple early
was a
clones
creature,
just
a
that
humanoid,
these were on,
standing in the middle of the room,
but I took them off.
completely still,
I was
and
looking for
doing
this
nothing
black
but simply
backpack.
staring straight
Black,
into the
yeah,
camera
brown backpack
with
because I
its
knew I
black,
had one.
soul
And I found it, so that's the only guy I have
Its
modified.
skin was completely
Along with this
smooth and
Clone
hairless,
Custom,
and
this
its
Clone
limbs
Trooper.
were especially
There's a
long,
store in
as its arms
OKC
hung almost as low
called
as its knees. As the security team
Bricksville, I
went to
think,
check on the other,
and they sell
unmonitored
Clone
cell,
Customs
the
figures
creature
apparently.
inside put up a fierce fight
Pretty cool.
and had to be shot with nearly a dozen magazines before it dropped dead. The creature managed to kill one of the guards.
There's my
and
droid. I'm
seriously
going to be
damage
doing a review on this
with
one.
its long, sharp
Check my other
claws.
things too.
After
Here's
a
my
while,
droid army.
the sound
I'll give them all their guns because I didn't want to have to keep
and louder
not accidentally
until it was
grabbing the
almost unbearable.
normal Clone Trooper
The
guns.
song was living in the
Blasters, I
sunlight.
should say, here because,
Then
yeah.
the power went out, and when it came back, the monitor showed that the creature had escaped its cell. It then appeared in the control room. It stopped, glanced over at Zimmerman, the man who had brought it.
This is the blaster I used for the
It then went
Kashyyyk
up to
Trooper.
and
Got a
ripped it
minifigure
off.
hand and a
It
little
then went on a
hand.
rampage, murdering everyone that stood in its way. The author ran for his
This is
life
what
and went up the ladder.
Coconut Brick
He knew what he
Studios
had to
does
do.
for his
And
minifigures.
so he
There's a hand a
sealed
bit
the
more
door.
on
He
the
used
back,
for
but I have mine
coworkers, but saved
to make
the
sure they are
living
fully
from
clasped
whatever
on. I
Zimmerman
just have it on
would
the barrel.
or say.
Okay, let me stop getting distracted now.
The author is
By the way,
described
okay, last thing. I've been trying to put this onto Lego Ideas. I know it's not that cool, but I made it for the Firefest Battle Pass. I think it's cool. I just can't get clear enough photos of it.
living in the sunlight
Apparently.
outside his house.
Problem is, I also have to tell how many pieces there are. I don't know how many pieces there are, and I don't want to have to try to rebuild this because
And with that, I conclude my personal picks for the most underrated creepypastas in my eyes.
it's kind of confusing, but I think it's cool. So, if I find a way to get that onto Lego Ideas, I will put it in links of my next couple of shorts, or I'll probably make it like a post or so. I'll do it in my shorts because I know damn well no one's got no one sees looks at my post. I actually forgot to do quote of the day yesterday. I started the quote of the day thing, or quoted the most random thing I said. I forgot to do it yesterday because I didn't talk a lot yesterday. I know.
Stay tuned.
Okay. So I just remembered what my dad said yesterday. I was laughing. I had a headache yesterday, so a lot of stuff's kind of funny. Going to jump off the screen now. Okay, I'm gonna stop getting distracted. Let me read the set that I was supposed to do it 2 minutes ago. Okay, so nice set. Stud shooters, minifigure selection, pretty good. I don't know. I like Death Troopers. I know this sounds kind of controversial, but Stormtroopers are cool. I think the Stormtroopers are the elite troopers, because like what Han Solo was in Solo Star Wars story, it's the backbone of the Imperial Army. The Stormtroopers are the elite troopers. Okay, well, anyways, I have a bunch of Boba Fett's over here. Yeah, my clone army and Boba Fett. I'm about to review this set. I don't know why I keep doing this. Let's clone army and have Omega, and 4 Boba Fetts. Boba Fett from 2017 Starlight Pit, Boba Fett from the 2019 UCS Save 1, Boba Fett from the Mandalorian Boba Fett Microfighter, and Keychain Boba Fett. Yeah, Keychain. I have a guy with a pin in his head in my clone army. My favorite thing to describe the Clone Wars is the Clankas versus the Bucketheads. Because that's what it is. It's robots versus soldiers. Yeah, Clankas versus the Bucketheads. Okay. I'm getting distracted. I can't stop. I was supposed to stop this like 10 minutes ago. But again, like I said, nice minifigure collection. Little engines. I don't know what said engines. I think the cockpit piece is really nice. I don't know why. I don't know if Legos used something like that. Probably have. Although it would be cool if they invented this cockpit piece just for this set, because that would be cool, but probably not. I keep distracting myself. Trying to make it to where I can still see what y'all are seeing, but you can also see what I'm pointing at. Yeah, we'll clip the whole blasters. I don't know why I did that. This is where the figures stand. See how I got the big blaster? See it over here too, because we brace? Stock. Probably stock. I've watched a lot of Brandon Herrera. It's a stock. It is not a brace. I've also watched a lot of Russian Badger, so I really want to make this brace joke that he mid-firefight the deer. If you've watched the video, you know what I'm talking about. I'm getting distracted again. I'm not talking about what I'm talking about. The Russian Badger and Brandon Herrera.
White with red.
Cool. Like I said, cool piece selection. Cool minifigure selection. Plus, piece section is really cool. These things kind of weird that he used a black 2x4. black 2x2
She repeatedly
brick
pleaded to the man
and
not
a
to
battle
open the
pack.
door if he were to find
That's
it.
that. Like,
The
if
man
it comes back to
hurried
bins by
and
now,
went to
I'm
get
putting
some
out a
sleep.
battle pack.
The next day, the man found the door with no number on
I
it.
keep
Piqued with
I
curiosity,
keep looking at my
he
face because I
decided to
shaved
take
not
a
too
look
long
through
ago,
the
and now I
keyhole.
don't have like little
Inside
no
stood
darkness on
a
it because
woman
it's
with white
shaved.
clothes, facing
So
away from the man.
cool
Standing
piece. I would
perfectly
recommend
still.
it if you can find it on
When
sale.
she began
Even
turning
better,
around, the
especially
man left
if
and didn't
you
want
like
to
work at
disturb
like
her.
Walmart or something,
The next day,
and you find it
he
on
peeked
sale,
through
and
the
then do
keyhole once more
swipe your
and
card
saw
if you get
nothing
one for like a
but the
discount,
bright color of the
like
light.
associates discount, and you
When
find it
asking the
on
woman
sale
in reception
too.
about it, she
If
told
they
him
put it on
that
sale,
many years ago,
you should get it.
a man had murdered
I would
his
recommend
wife
it.
in that very room,
Don't scalp it though.
and it was said
Then
that she still haunts
you're
it.
just being
She
mean.
is recognized by looking just like a normal person, except for her blood red eyes.
So I'm trying to figure out what else to say because I feel like I haven't reviewed it enough, even though I know I've said all that I can really think.
God's mouth.
A man and a woman explored a cave
So
named God's Mouth.
by the way, I'm gonna show how I put the sets of kind
They
of
soon became separated.
put the pieces in here and then just sprinkle this up, put it in here, and then just
After some time had passed, he met a rock wall. After looking around, he
put
realized
instructions in
that
here,
it was
and then
trapped
show
with no
everything.
way out. He sat down against the wall.
What I also do is if I get like a birthday,
accepted his own
my birthday sets,
Before his
what I'll
flashlight
do is
died, the red hand could be faintly
I'll just
seen
kinda
reaching out for him.
I'll put small box into the next biggest box,
Another
the
victim.
smallest box into the next smallest box, and then into the next smallest box, and that's like the
The Rifter.
This is kind of heavy.
There
See,
apparently existed a
I'll just
video
kind of
first mentioned unfortunately known as The Rifter. The
See,
individual said to
box.
have sold an experience.
and box.
A few who watched the video reportedly felt sick, nauseous, and terrified.
I also have another one
Edward
of
had later been killed
these
in
things.
Kansas
My friend
with
brought
one
one.
thing in common. A strange dog could always be found nearby.
Get off.
The end of the video shows a message, and if translated from Esperanto, it reads, "This child, now a young man,
Get off of
is
me!
alone and lives in a local shelter whose name was not given. He never spoke and still is Catatonic."
My friend gave me porcelain guard gunship and
Mr. Mix.
an orange and one.
Mr. Mix was an old, obscure typing PC game.
My friend gave me one for my birthday. He came up a couple days after, couple days, almost a month after. Gave me that one. I already had it. I don't care. Cool.
A few years ago,
I should probably like do the other side and break it down because there's a lot there, but I'm gonna have to do all of those, and then I just have instruction plastic bags I can't put anywhere. But
these files were numerous images of horribly deformed faces.
out of 10, what do I rate this set?
As chunks of their flesh had been ripped off and bruised in
7.
ways.
Pretty good.
If one attempted to
It is
delete
kind
these
of small
files,
for
the
$25
computer
or
would be
$22,
damaged beyond repair.
but
This caused both of the hackers
that's
to quit the
mostly why
operation.
it's lower because it's kind of expensive, kind of a small set, but like I don't know, pretty good. Like I said, I would recommend getting it, especially if you can find it on sale. If you have an associate discount, get it. That's
One of the hackers were found and arrested after trying to kidnap a young boy in a grocery store. He was wearing a white chef's
show you all
hat
my joy
and had a
code real
look
quick.
of unspeakable madness.
I just said exactly 40 minutes, but it's going to take a bit to unfold
He would
before it kind of
simply
folds
say,
back to me.
"Young thing."
I'm Mr. Mix.
I just saw they did make it to where the droid can actually ball up and roll like he does in like they do in Vietnam. Along with the back and forth on shooting, see.
This story starts with the author receiving an unusual email.
See?
The email read, "Hi there. Found this site is very nice. Thought you might like. No. The good of mankind." The author became curious and went on the site. The site itself looked very average and generic, as if the creators had
These are the
barely cared
lipstick
about each
pieces for the
The tagline
over
for the
sensors.
website read, "No more porn from
You didn't hear anything.
The rest of the site was a long, incoherent rant. The author was about to quit until he realized that each word of the rant was a link that took you to different videos.
Show 'em. Lego does at the end the instructions for this. They do shows you the instructions on how to ball them up.
Some examples included licked clean.avi, a video of a repairman fixing a washing machine and then leave.
I've still listening to Hoodlum's Revenge.
The owner of the washing machine
Top 30
began
creep
looking
pastors.
Tongue-tied.avi showed an elderly woman making out with
I don't remember the core gun from the Kansas saga.
cut out, and then showed a bunch of mannequins huddled together in a
It'll live
circle
some of this. I was muted for most of it, but some
Stumps.avi
yeah, lotus flowers right
with
there.
no legs attempting to dance and collapsing due to exhaustion. An off-screen person yells at him to continue, which he does. Before the video ends, this person can be heard screaming in anger at the top of his lungs.
Flush.
Before the video
Got this from
ends.
David Busters.
The final video that was ever released
That's from a science museum. Well, plus
showed
things.
a woman from a previous video tied to a mattress. She tries
I only
to
got a
scream,
Viking because we saw
but her
the
mouth is taped over.
live action
After a
remake
short
of How to
moment,
Train Your Dragon right
the door
before.
opens, and what
I think
appears to
I'm
be
missing a
starved
piece, but I
and
don't
abused
know.
shaven chimpanzee enters with its whole body painted red. It sniffs the air for a
See, I
moment,
can't find his arms.
and
I'm not
moves
gonna.
over to the woman and nerves her.
That was my review for the
Then
Death Trooper and
proceeds
Night
to eat
Trooper
flesh
Battle
off her
Pack.
body as the video
Like I said,
ends.
7 out of 10. A little expensive, but otherwise good set.
Was deleted 3
So,
days later.
have a good day.
The strangest security tape I have ever seen. This story details what happens after a new guy